Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm at work doing a little maintenance on a welder that fell into the Ottawa River this past week. We do marine construction, so this kind of stuff happens once in a while. And today we're going to see if we can fire this thing back up. As you saw there, the cylinder was hydro-locked with water. I guess, when it falls in, all the openings fill up with water, obviously, including the muffler and, the air filter and stuff is probably going to take in some water. The gas tank, that's why I'm draining the gas tank there in the carburetor bowl. And I took apart the electrical side of the welder, and actually everything looks pretty good. I wanted to get in here and get to it before things start to rust up in case anything was still wet. And pretty good design. There was almost no trace of fluids underneath there whatsoever, no water. I guess I don't know if it's designed to drain out, but it did. And everything's bone dry. There's no rust, a bit of dust, but no rust or sign of moisture sitting in there. So air filters definitely soaking wet. And so I think the crucial part about something like this, if something falls into the water, is that, well, couple things. One, you don't try to start it, because if there's water in the cylinder and you crank on that pull start or hit the electric start, you're going to do damage to the connecting rod or the piston or the bottom end, because it's locked solid. But if you get the plug out, drain all the fluids, make sure everything's good and dry, and like with an ATV, or if some of you guys do mud running and you've swamped your ATV, you know what I'm talking about. You may have to change the oil a couple of times because it'll turn into chocolate milk. But with this machine here, I saw barely any trace of water coming out of the base of the engine, which is pretty surprising. Piston must have been sitting at that perfect spot where nothing could get past it, I guess. But I'm still going to change the oil, and we may even change it twice for the cost of the 1.2 liters or whatever it takes to fill it back up. So, but yeah, so I got the oil draining, the gas tank's draining. I'm going to pull the bowl of the carburetor. I've already taken the bolt off. Let's see what it looks like in here. Yeah. Oh. There's a bit of rust in there. That might have been in there before it got swamped, though, because I don't remember the last time I serviced this thing, if I did at all this year, anyways. But yep, brake cleans everything up, and I'm gonna pour a bit of gas in the tank. Once the tank is empty, make sure that everything comes out, because it only takes a little bit of water to cause problems to a small engine. It's not like a car, one cylinder, a couple of water droplets on the spark plug, and there's no way you're going to start that thing. I've been there before, just not going to happen. Spark plug, if you can see that, if it'll zoom in or not, but the gap is closed. So that was water in between there. So we're going to change that plug out too, BPR 60S, and see if I have one of those in stock, and an air filter, and we'll see if this sucker fires back up. The muffler may have some water in it as well, but that'll come shooting out of there once we get it running. But first I got to get all the water out of that gas tank. Can't really see it in there, but you can't really tell there's water in there. You can see a little bit separating in the gas. It's really not that much though. But there is some. You can see you see that puddle right there. That's water there. Separates from the gas. So it's my little stash of parts here. BPR 60S. There we go. As you can see, this time of year, everything comes back, and that's my winter gig. We're not doing too much construction or barge operations after Christmas. It's maintenance and some fab work and stuff like that going on. I don't have an air filter, unfortunately. I have one probably in the storage room in the other shop, but not here. So we'll get that next week. But this one here is no bueno. Alright, I'll let that drain. I'll bring you back when it's all done and we've got some oil in it. I'm not sure if I can get you guys in there to see that, but so it looks like there's about a ½ an inch of water left in there. I don't know if you can see it or not when I move it. I'm trying to hold the light in the right spot here. Anyways, take my word on it. There's ½ an inch of water left in there. And that little screen right there won't pick it up, or it's a bit higher than the bottom of the tank for this reason, because the water tends to sit on the bottom. So now it won't come out the fuel line. So what I'm going to do is jam some shop towels in there, like these guys here, and that'll pick up the rest of the water, and we'll get it nice and dry before we put some fresh fuel in there. So yeah, so take some of these shop towels here. I'm just gonna stuff them in there. It's gonna wick that stuff right up. You can use some needle nose pliers or whatever. I'm just gonna let that sit like that while I change the oil. Oil's drained down here. So I ran about, I don't know, 1/3 of a liter or 1/4 of a quart, just to get whatever water was remaining in the bottom of the casing there. It's good and flush now, so put some new stuff in there and we'll be good to go. So ended up taking the gas tank off. It was so filthy inside the tank. I figured now's the time to really clean it up properly and, you know, get all that water out of there. But there's all that dirt in there too. I don't know if you guys can really see it properly, but there you go. Yeah, look at all that crap in there. So I'll take a minute and clean all that out, get the water out 100%. Another good trick for the gas tank cleaning is take yourself some shop towels, stuff them inside the tank like that, then get yourself a blower, air blower tool, and just blow it around in there. It'll blow the gas and water and debris that's down there around, and the rag kind of catches it as it flops around. It works really well. Done this many times. I'm pretty sure that got it all. Oh yeah, much better. Yep. And dry as a nun's fart too. Perfect. Alright, let's bolt it back on. Alright, gas tank's in. Liter of gas in there, new oil. Flushed everything out as best I could. I put the old plug back in after I pulled it for half an hour, make sure most of the water came out of there. There might be a splash left in the muffler, which is, so I put the old plug back in because water will kill a plug instantly. So rather than killing a new one, I'll run it on the old one for a few minutes, make sure it's good to go, then I'll swap it out. No air filter in stock, no problem. I'll get one later on, but we can still fire it up without one. I don't have a camera stand, so I'll stand you guys up somewhere around here so we can see if it fires up or not. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Little brake cleans for assistance. Gas on, choke on. Hopefully it doesn't rip my arm off. Oh, like that. There we go. It runs, it welds, puts out power. So I guess it can survive sitting at the bottom of the river for a day and cleaned up and fully functional again. Excellent. Anyways, that's it for me for today. Quick job before I go home, Christmas Eve. Want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and there'll be more videos coming. I've got lots planned. Just been real busy summer out on the water, and so I should be able to get a few videos out this year. A couple of ATV videos and motorcycle videos, camping. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.